The sun is out. A great afternoon for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Miami Dolphins.
Your 2026 Miami Dolphins. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from South Florida. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led by the former Longhorn. At quarterback, it's Quinn Ewers.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They're probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
Right at the outset, he lost the football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. One of the Giants has it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has...
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over.
The Dolphins offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Now Ewers. Now a screen set up for Achane. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 3rd and long.
Down back at the 11-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike, the opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He can't get away, and he loses the football. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. The ball comes out. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. This one caught by Waller. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Here's Ewers. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. 3rd down coming up. Here's a toss to Scatterboot, heading right.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That one caught. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The Giants will line up.
They're going to try to run it in and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle.
Panther 60. Check out.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second
Lost
and
1
11.
on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So after 1, it's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
Set.
Ewers looking to throw. The ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Austin Jackson, the former first-rounder, guilty there.
Still 2nd down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Throwing now. Ewers. Now problems. He loses the football near his own. Now look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Boy, you really feel the pressure back there near the goal line, and they forced the ball out. And lucky for this quarterback, saved him 4 points by falling on the ball.
Absolutely, Mike. I mean, that could have been even worse than it turned out. I mean, not only to get the strip sack fumble in the end zone, but fortunately for this offense, they fell on it, and it only leads to the 2 points.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. Automatic 1st down.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A play fake, now dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. Oh, yeah. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. The Giants add on to their already sizable lead.
40. Dolphins, nothing. Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 26-yard line.
To throw, Ewers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw is Ewers. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
For the Dolphins. Makes the score Giants 40. Dolphins nothing.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 9-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your pace defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing is Ewers. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. And remember, his first was blocked. The Giants offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Cam Scalaboo. Touchdown, New York.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points. Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast, they secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They'll look to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in and they'll retain possession.
Loss of 13 yards.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And how about that for starting field position here? This one's going to be touchdown on this side of midfield. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Ooh! Whoa! What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey!
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Giants offense ready to get going again. They'll have it 1st in this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scattaboo.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll air it out down the middle. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Dart. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Giants. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass down. and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL. And
overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on, and indeed they will keep possession. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Sending it deep for Waddle. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it first and 10. Finding space at the 15. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
What a move! He's in! Cam Scattaboo! Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Giants will line up.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
On the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 17-yard
Hill
line.
brought in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
Brings up
Third and long. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down.
The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. They have a very short field to work with following the good punt return. On first and 10, here is Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he will get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. His second catch of the game. and both have gone for touchdown. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Giants will
The throw is Dart. That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
83.
All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points for the defense.
The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run out of the gun with Achane. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. A run up the middle with Achane. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Uh-oh. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they'll set up to throw. And caught in stride by the Cheetahs. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw again with Ewell. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Here's Ewers again. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Dolphins take over.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing from the gun is Ewers. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Oh, they on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here, 1st and goal. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Giants will line up
On the toss, Scatterboot. And they will not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Ewers now. He'll throw on 1st down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Miami. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 for Ewers. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll try the right side with Scatterboot. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score again. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more.
21-yard line.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Reset, go.
They go play over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On 1st down, Dart. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead.
To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll bring Waller in motion here. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll bring Waller in motion here. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
On the stop. That's a gain of 8.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To the air again goes Dart. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The first run for Alexander Madison. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. What a mistake, Greg. That's the worst place on the field for that to happen. The fumble back in your own danger zone turns it into a disaster zone as the defense gets 6 points.
Yeah, and anytime you attempt to pass out of your own end zone, you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but what a great time to bring pressure. If you're the defense there, you know you have them backed up, you know their quarterback's looking to make a play to get out of there, and you dial up pressure at the perfect time, not only to force the fumble, Mike, but you're able to recover it in the end zone for 6.
The kick is good. To kick off for New York.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a road win here for the Giants. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.